Left in the Field Outdoors is sponsored by Dave Hallman Chevrolet. No matter what you're hunting for, Hallman has it.
What's up, everybody? Brian Cutter, Left in the Field Outdoors. This is another turkey choke video using the SA-20 from Mossberg. And this is the Rectifire Spade Series choke. And this particular choke is supposed to be really good with Federal TSS, having something to do with the way the wad in TSS Federal goes. But I've also heard it's very good with other TSS, so we're going to be using some Browning 20 gauge 7-shot TSS. And then we've also been told that this choke is good with any other type of turkey load. So we're going to be using the Winchester XX 5-shot. All of these are 3-inch shells, and according to what the directions say, you're good with 7 through 9 TSS any length, and 5 and 6 shot any length. And again, the constriction for this is 0.065. The bore size is 0.560. So we're going to take this out and take a look at it. It's a little bit different than the Diamond Series. The Diamond Series is all one solid piece. This one you have little holes through it. Again, Alan from Rectifier Chokes makes these to help with people who can only find like Federal or want to shoot different turkey loads that they need a good choke tube for. So we're going to get this screwed in, we're going to get a target out, and we're going to go through. We're going to start with the Federal TSS 9-shot at 30 yards. We'll use some 7-shot Browning at 30 yards, and we'll do the 5-shot in the Winchester XX. So let's get things ready to rock and roll. All right, so got a target at 30 yards, 3-inch Federal TSS 9-shot with the Rectifier Spade Series choke. Again, this was made by Alan to get the most out of the Federal TSS. And again, these are 9s, so let's see what it does. Actually knocked the target over. Let's go see what we got. All right, so again, this is the Spade Series Rectifier choke for Federal TSS or other brands of TSS, or even regular turkey shot. But you can see by our target, again, it knocked it over. The core of the patterns in here, we do have some flyers up high, but this is a great pattern right in here. It's just peppered. And again, I'll go back and I'll count all of the BBs that are in here. And by the time we're done shooting today, I'll figure out what ammo I'm going to shoot with what choke out of this SA-20. So let's get ready. We're going to shoot the Browning TSS in 7-shot 3.5-inch with this same choke. All right, so now we're going with the Browning 3-inch 7-shot TSS. This was the only stuff I could find last year to use the pattern out of this gun. And so I'm interested to see with the different choke. I used a stock choke last year, and the pattern was pretty good. But I'm interested to see how it shoots these 7s with this particular choke. So let's go through and see how the Browning TSS 7 works. Okay, looks like it may be a little bit right, but let's go check that pattern. All right, so if you look at this, I'll back up a little bit. The 7s, you do have quite a few BBs here. Okay, the pattern is a little bit right, but you can see it's pretty spread out. Okay, again, last year this is what I had in to use. It's apparent at 30 yards it will kill a bird, but the pattern's kind of a little bit spread out and all over the place compared to the Federal 9s, which again, you're going to have more BBs because they're smaller. But again, I would not hesitate to use this. This is going to be a dead bird no matter what. Again, you got a few flyers and stuff down here. So let's change the target out, and we're going to use some regular Winchester XX 5-shot to see what we can get out of with that Rectifire spade choke. But so far you can see the Federal is pretty tight at 30 yards. Let's swap it out and see what we got from there. All right, so this will be the last one we test for the Rectifire Spade Series 20 gauge choke for the SA-20. This is a Winchester XX 3-inch 5-shot, and again, it is recommended for this choke, the Spade Series. And so if you don't want to pay the high price for TSS, remember again, the fun part is calling them in close to shoot them. So again, we still have the target at 30 yards, but we're going to see how well these Winchester XX in 5-shot 3-inch shoot out of this setup with this choke. I think I like it. Let's go check it out. All right, so again, that was just some Winchester XX 3-inch 5-shot. You can see there's a good core right here, okay, within this big circle. Definitely some shots in the head, in the neck. 30 yards, that's going to kill a turkey. So if you have a 20 gauge and you're looking for a way to, have a good pattern, past 20 yards, check out Rectifire chokes. You can find them on Facebook and online, and you can get a Spade Series choke, which then allows you to shoot TSS if you want, or regular 5 or 6 shot. Again, with the price of shells and stuff today, this may be a very economical and affordable way to go, especially if you're taking some kids out and you want to use the 20 gauge. Still, for me, I'm going to use the 410 this year. You saw in the previous video. The 20 gauge, give to my daughter, let her use that because that's what she likes. And you can find more out about Rectifire chokes, again, online. This is Brian Cutting with Left in the Field Outdoors. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. God bless.